Alrighty, what's going on, guys? So, welcome to the vlog. We're going to do a full day of eating today. I haven't done one in a while. I think this puts us at episode 5. But I could be wrong. Either way, whatever the title is, that's the right one. So this is the lowest point my macros have ever been in this prep. I believe it is 180 grams of protein, 160 grams of carbs, off the look, I don't know, and 35 grams of fat. Either way, the MyFitnessPal is going to be over here. Those are the macros for the day. Let's get started and see how we make this work. So pre-workout go-to for me has recently been 2 rice cakes. I bought white cheddar from Walmart because I didn't have any original. Terrible decision. Just a tad bit of sugar-free blackberry jam, and then we'll do 2 tablespoons of PB2. So there you have it, simple meal, and we'll track it. So about to mix up a post-workout. It's going to be 5 grams of creatine, and then half scoop of ignition. Usually I use a full scoop, but with low macros for this prep right now I've done only a half. And then a scoop of Formula 1 Cinnamon Toast Crunch, best flavor. For some videos on these products, I'll put the links in here. Also free shipping at the link in the bio. And then pre-workout go-to is, you already know, megawatt, because airplane mode. Structural MD Innovated Civil Engineering. Pancakes and Powerlifting has 1,000 visits per day. Brick Clothing does $100 million in revenue per year. I won USAPL Nationals. I graduated as summa cum laude. I am a multi-billionaire. I own a jet, 20 cars, and a $10 million country home. I donated millions of dollars to the troops. I empty the bucket for everyone. A struggle for my passions, especially when all the artists out here are competing hard to reach the top the fastest. See, I could be the best, but being the best doesn't define success. Success is working hard and playing less, so I'm never getting rest. Cause diamonds will only become diamonds after undergoing pressure and some stress. See, I could have the talent. Alright, training in the books. Post-workout, going down. Cheers. If you watch Instagram stories, you know what's up. So I'm carrying my team, now I'm carrying my city, and I'm waiting on a call either from Childish or from Drizzy. There you go, 700 days. So since everything's so low, what we're going to do is pre-lay everything out. Post-workout and pre-workout are already recorded, but let's go back. So see, we'll swipe, just automatically add what I used yesterday. See what happens. Let's not do those. Let's not do that. And I think I have an idea. Let me log this and we'll get back. So what we'll end up doing is a cup of Greek yogurt, 3 cups of egg whites, a cup of milk, and then puffed rice cereal. And that'll leave me with this. This is always the hardest one to meet because it's not very filling for me. Vegetables always take all this up, but make it work. And the two that I relate with, only rappers in the game that I'm believing really say shit. See, I'm just trying to make it for my girl and for my fam. And a couple of other supplements I take on a daily basis. I don't always show it just because like it's documenting the journey, and you know, it's, I don't want to show, I have to show some consistency, but some things are boring. Whoop, there we go. Joint mobility and full mega and M Factor Hero. Oh, wrong one. That's Adrenal Restore. Whoops, my bad. M Factor Hero. So something I try and do is when I form a new habit, I usually break it out from the daily. So the daily is things like answer all the Instagram questions, 10 pages of reading, and 20 minutes or 10 pages of research. And when I form a new habit, I usually break it out. So document the journey was a new habit. Filming every day, editing every day, uploading every day. but because I'm at 27 and I'm about to cross into 30, habits are pretty much there. So what I'll do is I'll stop making that a separate task and just put that with a daily and add something else in its place. To-do list for today.
My whole team, as much of them as I can. See, my dreams are in the clouds, but it's time for them to land. Cause I'm feeling for that moment when I become who I am.
2 items that are major key for me when dieting: spaghetti squash, a lot of fiber, very filling, sometimes too much fiber if you know what I'm saying. And then some sugar-free Jello. Because I always make this last minute, I freeze it to make it cool quicker, because this is still watery. About to go with lunch real quick, but first let's lay it out, see what we got. I know the macros are getting low. It's getting to be a little bit uncomfortable, to say the least. Very, very hangry. So I gotta stay busy, keeps my mind on other things. Like I said in an Instagram post in the past, one of the things I typically do is I just swipe to add what I ate yesterday, and if I'm really feeling something different, I'll do it. But if not, then I just kind of skip it and eat the same thing many days in a row, because I am a creature of habit. It's just with flexible dieting, I know that I have the ability to make changes if needed. I don't have to, but no one's forcing me to eat the same thing day after day. It's just sometimes easier when I have a lot going on. Like today I was going to make a recipe from the flexible dieting lifestyle, but right now I just don't have the time for that. It's going to have to wait and just be a weekend thing when I have a little bit more time and I'm not running around. So, that being said, let's swipe, see what yesterday is or was, and what it's going to affect, and then we'll make a judgment call. So, took out a lot of stuff, but I think, so I just deleted 1 item off of lunch, and that's pretty good. And carbs, again, getting ridiculously low, and yeah, everything's pretty much on point. Obviously, protein's obviously tough to meet. With everything else being so low, that's strictly just eating deli meat or cold cuts, but that's lunch. Let's go make it. So there's lunch for the most part. 400 grams of romaine with 1 mini guacamole. I threw out the container. The Jello that we made earlier is close enough to eatable. 400 grams of spaghetti squash. Typically I would use tomato sauce, which is like only 40 calories. This is 10 per serving. I'm cutting, it's close enough. You know, there's a little bit of difference. It's an opinion, personal preference. Again, what you want to use, how you want to be flexible with it. I just prefer to use salsa. I ate almost this whole family size thing of roast beef yesterday, so I'm going to have some ham as well. Again, using mustard because the macros are low. And then on the salad, I forgot to mention, just going to use some Walden Farms balsamic. So about to head to work, or get packed up to go to work. So I'm leaving the house. Already laid out macros for the rest of the day. All I really did was, we're going to end up going to Subway most likely for dinner because I got a lot going on. But that being said, I have some leftovers to spend, if you will. So what we're going to do is make my good old pudding mix and Greek yogurt, and then that'll do it. I have a lot left. I still have like 11 carb, 15 fat after everything. So what I might do when I come home at the end of the day is maybe a rice cake. We'll see. Probably not. I'd rather be under just because it's so close and this is some of the lower days, but that'll pretty much conclude the full day of eating because everything's been tracked out, but the day's not over because it's only 12 o'clock. Bye, champ.
You gotta know what you want to do. You gotta dedicate yourself to it. You gotta wake up thinking about it. Go to work thinking about it. Go to bed thinking about it. You gotta dream about it. I put my life on this.
Alrighty, so we are headed out now. I just copied over a bunch of files onto a flash drive. I'm gonna try and do them while I'm TAing class. Just have to rename photos of bridge or catenated poles, excuse me. Basically, those hold light poles, hold wires for trains, electric trains, not electronic. But now we're running to a meeting with the university. This is the big funding meeting, so this is a huge meeting. But first we're gonna stop at Subway, pick up dinner, and then go on from there.
First it's a dream, then you take action, and then you dominate. Hard up times, hard up money, watch your
solid meeting with a lot of potential, but back to work. Gotta go run and teach class already 5 minutes late. Real quick, we're gonna whip down some bag Subway. So what I ended up doing was, hold on, there we go. So I got double salad. So instead of just double meat, I doubled the veggies. So again, got Subway vinaigrette this time, not Chipotle Southwest. Better macros.
When you're looking down from the top. Last words don't turn.
Class actually ended on time tonight, thank God, because I gotta go to work and I'd like to still wake up early, so if I can get this all done, that'd be sweet.
I'm not saying it's easy. You gotta work for this. You gotta be persistent. You gotta be dedicated. But why shouldn't it be that way? If your life's gonna be better than everybody else's.
That'll conclude today. All in all, solid day of work. And we are headed out. Full day of eating is done. If you have questions, let me know. And we'll go from there. Structural MD Innovated Civil Engineering. Pancakes and Powerlifting has 1,000 visits per day. Brick Clothing does $100 million in revenue per year. I won USAPL Nationals. I graduated as summa cum laude. I am a multi-billionaire. I own a jet, 20 cars, and a $10 million country home. I donated millions of dollars to the troops. I empty the bucket for everyone.